What's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello, kitties. This is your gory, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with the host Mikey Bones, Rob Humphrey, and Cass Lovecraft. What's going on? Oh, I'm sorry. Cass Lovecraft. I got you.
Thank you.
You mispronounced kangaroo.
Oh my god.
Damn. I didn't even do that.
Enough with the fucking kangaroo, man. It's done. We're over it.
I don't know that it is.
Cass is sick and tired of that shit.
I'm fucking over it, man.
She never likes any of the names I come up with for her. I'm giving her cool ideas.
For a good reason.
Come on with terrible names. First it was and then now then I gotta bleep that now on top of it. Like, it's just, they're not good.
Cassie Kangaroo. She don't like any of them.
No one calls me Cassie. The only person that calls me Cassie is my mother when I was young and I got in trouble. It was either Cassie or Cassandra.
Well, listen, you're going to be called Cassie around here. There's nothing that can be done about that.
Fuck off.
Chris likes to do it too, though, to be fair.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah, well, Chris is a special person.
Yes.
In a good way.
All right. Speaking of special people and Slasher Radio Hall of Famers like Chris is.
Hell of a deal.
W said that button. Hell of a deal. We are joined by a special guest who does not know why she is here. Welcome in Slasher Radio Hall of Famer and all-around amazing person, Amber. How are you doing, dear?
Thank you, Mikey. I'm excited, nervous, and worried.
What's worried about? What's the matter?
I have no idea what we're talking about tonight.
You don't?
No. Greg had informed me earlier this afternoon, and it just touched my heart so much. He said, Mikey wants you on the show. And I was like, okay. And I asked, what are you doing? And he said, oh, I'll let you know later. And as time passed on, and usually Rob's in our live by like 9:30, and by like 10:30, I was sweating. I was like, is there something wrong, you know? And he was like, no, just chill. You're going to be surprised. And I'm just worried because I don't know what movie we're talking about. And it's nerve-wracking because I don't know if it's something I've seen or if it, I really know much about it.
Well, it is something you've seen. It is something you know a lot about. And Greg, this is the last week of, well, not the last week forever, but we've had a hell of a lot of Patreon picks because we had so many things coming up and going on and just a lot we had to get to. So Patreon stuff got moved around. Bad idea too, Rob. We just did Murder by Numbers a few months ago. That's what it was. We had Murder by Numbers, which will push a Patreon pick back because it's a month-long thing, much like Murder Madness. And then we had Halloween in June and July or whatever it was, where we just had a ton of interviews we had to do and things got moved around. So bad idea to just like overload interviews after we do a month-long thing. Lessons learned throughout all this. Yeah. But we had a bunch of Patreon picks to get in because obligations and everything, and we're not going to miss out on those. So this is the last week of them until next week. We're going to be back to regularly scheduled end of the month Patreon picks. And I didn't even know which movie won until Greg messaged me and said, hey, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey won, Amber.
Oh, my God.
And we did promise you that once this movie had to be talked about on this show, you were going to be here, and God damn it, here you are.
Holy shit, thank you.
Yeah. So the thanks goes to Greg. He pointed it out. Well, not that I like to thank Greg publicly.
Kick him in the dick.
But yes, here we are. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1. Amber, I need you to know, when things like this happen, it's so conflicting for me because everyone knows how I feel about these damn movies. But I love Amber, and I know Amber loves this movie. So I'm going to be navigating treacherous waters here with being honest and true to how I feel about these movies, and also honest and true to my love for Amber.
Oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, really?
We'll get into the Patreon stuff later. We have to go over all the stuff that did not make it and all those things because Rob doesn't know how to work the Patreon.
That's okay.
Excuse me.
I don't even know about it until Greg mentions it, and he's like, "Cast your vote," and I'm like, "Okay." And it's always been Blood and Honey too, and he's just like, "Cast your vote." That's all I know. I don't know who wins until I hear the episode.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because I don't have access to the Patreon. So
Rob has access to everything.
You're a lying sumbitch. Yes, you do. Yeah. Last week we did Bodies, 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 and that was a Patreon pick, and that was a Greg pick.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be tied to the tree.
I love it at Gabagool.
He hasn't
damn it.
finished his coffee yet, and there's like Prozac in it.
He needs to drink that coffee.
I think he needs something stronger than Prozac.
Yeah. What are those things that knock out horses? We need to give him 2 of those.
I was gonna say a horse tranquilizer.
Yeah, minimum. But last week we had Bodies, 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 which we mentioned Greg has been putting up for almost a year. One more month and it would have been a full year that Greg was trying to get that damn movie onto the show. And it finally happened. And Amber, I didn't look up to see, because it is hard to find what week, what month these things were put up. But you weren't that far off of a year either, Amber, with the Blood and Honey thing.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, it wasn't that far. It was not. So 2 bits coming to an end, back-to-back weeks, which is wild. But anyway, here we are. We're going to get to Blood and Honey later. All the other movies that didn't make it that were nominated. We have Drink Roll Call to get to. We have a listener mailbag to get to. That's a little lengthy. So let's get into some shit. Guys, what are you drinking? Robert?
I am,
And you were a handful, too. So whatever you're drinking, you better cut back. You've been a handful tonight already.
I am drinking bourbon. I went back to my Buffalo Trace, but there's just a little bit left in that bottle, and I'm going to have to find another one.
Okay. Cass, you drinking anything fun?
Nothing of alcohol, but I'm drinking an Alani drink. It's the Witch's Brew. So it's like caramel apple vibe, boogie nose. It's good. It's good shit.
What the fuck is she talking about, Mikey? Can you translate this?
It's got a really cool can.
I'm not white enough to know. I don't know. Vivi's not here. I can't ask her. What is it, Kaz?
I'm not fluent in white chick.
It's just like, I think it's an energy drink. Yeah, it's an energy drink. But it's like, it's Witch's Brew, and it tastes like caramel apple. I don't fucking know. The packaging's really sick. I'll send a picture.
All right.
God
Fuck
damn
you
it.
both.
God damn it. God damn it. Boogie also, by the way, I love Boogie to death. The Slasher Report, everybody needs to go check that out on YouTube if you scour the internet for horror news, movies, gaming, all that stuff. You need to go check out the Slasher Report. But Boogie's been a real pain in the ass with all this white lady shit lately. Pumpkin spice lattes and this Alani crap. Enough is enough. And Twilight, breaking my heart.
I don't know nothing about no Alani or whatever.
He's a grown man, and these are all the things he loves.
I'm sending you guys a picture.
Oh, great. All right. All the images go up on Patreon, so patreon.com/Slasher Radio John, in case you're still here. I am drinking fucking John. Cass just sent her thing over. I mean, that's a cool can. I can't take none from it.
Right?
It is. What it's missing is a Screaming Sicilian mustache, Cass.
I know. You know what? I'm making a day trip to Buffalo next month, and just to do my typical pumpkin spice Trader Joe's run. So I'll make sure I go and stop and grab one of those.
Oh hell
pizzas.
no!
If you can't find one, let me know, because my son has taken a real liking to the Screaming Sicilian meatball stromboli thing they've got.
Okay,
and so I'm getting stacks of these mustaches right now.
Oh,
you know what? Do you want to make?
no.
Hey Rob, do you want to make a trade? You send me some mustaches, and I'll send you a blinky cup.
Yeah, I mean, I got a handful of them now, but there will be more coming because he really likes these things.
Okay, perfect.
God damn, why is your kid doing that, dude? He's fucking his Uncle Mike over big time. He doesn't even know.
He just likes the Stromboli thing. And I bought one. He said he wanted one to try. He's like, I want to try that. I was like, all right. I grabbed it. I was kind of like, I don't know if you're going to like it. And then I flipped it over and I saw the mustache and I was like, yeah, we'll buy it and you can try it. But yeah, we've bought several since then because he really does like them. So
to be your kid, like, oh wow, I convinced Dad pretty easy on that one. No, I'm getting pretty good at. Little does he know, it's just you being a dick. Unbelievable.
I've got backup mustaches now. We're good.
Oh, great! You can finally retire that poor old. It's a sick horse that you keep running into the pony show. Yeah. You notice though, Rob, on this can that Cass is holding, that does not have her feet included in the picture. You notice it has a Health Canada on the top of the
No, it has a what?
I wanted to blur that out so you didn't say something.
Where? What?
It's like the CA after her YouTube all over again.
Health Canada,
Fuck off with the CA.
And it's in French next to it too.
Unbelievable.
Because that's like the law up there or something, isn't it?
Sure.
They think they're French.
Sure has to be like in French and English or something.
Yeah. But let me just peel the curtain back a little bit on how much I know Cass. You purposely hid your thumb because your fucking nail's not on it anymore, didn't you?
Yep. You fucker. Stop exposing me.
Bitch.
I just thought there was something wrong with their thumb. She didn't want people to see.
No. I knew it. It's a weird placement for a thumb. Canadian or not.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I go get my nails done in a little bit, okay? I don't have them claws on right now. They need to be in hiding.
I thought she had that Megan Fox thing where her thumb looked like a toe.
Oh, God.
Lord. Amber, what are you drinking? Are you drinking anything tonight? I know this was sprung on you, so Amber's not really prepared. So are you drinking anything at all?
No, I've just got a root beer.
Hell of a deal, though. I haven't had. I was craving a root beer recently.
Sometimes that happens. I don't drink root beer often, but I'd say a couple of times a year, I'm like, damn, I want a fucking root beer.
Yep.
Out of nowhere. Yeah. All right. Hell of a deal.
Do they have root beer in Canada, Cass?
Yes. Oh, my God.
I don't know what y'all got up there.
Does it have one of those French stickers on it?
Does it come in a bag?
Oh, my God.
A bag of root beer.
There's times where I want to leave this hall, and right now is that time.
You would not be the first person to ever do that.
Rob included.
Or leave the group chat.
Also, Rob included. I am drinking. I went back to my rum and Coke, but I am not drinking my clear rum, Rob, because you had asked me. I was drinking Bacardi a couple of times ago, but I went back to my Kraken rum, which is a dark rum, and I threw some Coke in that sumbitch, and man, this Kraken rum is really good.
I don't know if I've ever had it.
Oh, you'd like it, Rob.
No.
You've had it, Amber?
Oh, yeah.
It's bomb, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, I might try it sometime.
It's got an octopus on it. Obviously, it's the Kraken, and it's got like these two little handles on it. It's a cool bottle. Yeah, I like it. All right, mailbag time.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-KILL. 917-397-5455. You can send in a text message. I don't even know why I do this anymore. Like, we very rarely, we don't get any voicemails anymore. We barely get text messages. And also the Patreon and the YouTube is a good way to get in on the mailbag. All of the voicemails, if we ever get any, get played on the show, and we discuss them. All the messages, whether texted, commented from Patreon, whatever, they get read by Ghostface. He reads our mailbags. Are you guys ready?
I am, but I commented on our one of our recent YouTube videos, and my comment better be in here.
Your comment is not in here. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad you brought it up, because I did mean for it to be in here, and I did forget. The YouTube's hard because we'll get, like, when we post a video, we'll get like, anywhere from 50 to like 100, 200 sometimes comments, and obviously they aren't all getting read on the damn show.
How many R's are we getting in that chat though?
This week, since our last mailbag, literally just you.
I'm gonna go comment right now.
No, that's not true. That's not true. We also received some R's from Amber, but
nice.
And we also did receive a text message from Amber. But as we've run into before, if the guest is on the show who's writing the messages, we're not going to double down on it like that, because we have Amber here to say what she needs to say.
Yep. But I did put ours in the chat.
She did. How do I feel about that, Robbie? Happy?
That makes me extremely happy. And Amber is, I knew I could count on her because Amber's a real one.
I'm putting ours in the chat right now for you, Rob.
There you go, Cass. See?
Stop making my phone go off. All right.
Wait, your phone goes off when people. Oh, hold on.
Not anymore. Give me an hour. So we're done with the show. Not anymore. All right. Here is the mailbag for this week.
Hello, hosts and listeners, and Slasher Radio Hall of Famer Amber. It's that time again. The Slasher Radio mailbag. You send it in, and I'll read it out. Questions, comments, whatever sick little thoughts you've got. I'll get to them all. Let's see what you left me this week. The first message is from Spyro on the Bodies, Bodies, Bodies episode. This movie was so mid that I completely forgot that it existed and that I had even seen it at all. And you know it's bad when Cass's husband can't even save the movie.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Fucking Spiral, man.
Spyro shots fired. Hell of a deal.
He ain't wrong about nothing he said.
Nope.
Ugh.
Not a word, Cass. Not a word. And Gregory is also lurking somewhere in the background, unfortunately. Greg?
Oh,
The movie sucked, dude. How you feel about that?
You just didn't get it. So
I just didn't get it.
Nobody got it.
I did a review of it myself. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
8.3.
Wait, what'd you give it?
8.3.
Good Lord.
Holy fuck.
Bodies, bodies, bodies.
I didn't know you had a drug problem. That's crazy.
If you added all three of our scores together, it wouldn't come close to an 8.3.
I know. Listen, you guys just trash movies I like, and that's fine.
It's like we don't even do it on purpose. Like it's not an intentional thing like fuck Greg. Fuck Greg. But that's not what we don't take it out on the movie, though. It's not the movie's fault. Yeah, if you add all three of our scores from last week together for Bodies, 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 you get a 3.5. We don't even amount to half of your score combined.
No, because you guys are just wrong. Like listen. I don't get why you hated it. I listened to your episode and I still think it's bunk. It's irrelevant to me. I mean, you trashing Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is not nearly as egregious as you glazing the Blair Witch Project. A 9.4? What's wrong with you?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
9.4. That's what you get.
You some mad.
And I'll tell you what, the average of the Blair Witch, what did you say you gave Bodies, 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 Greg?
8.3?
8.3. Our average, meaning the three of us combined, the average for the Blair Witch Project is also an 8.3. How do you feel about that?
I don't get how you love that movie. Never understand.
Dude, he is so red in the face.
Hero.
It makes it all worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amber, snap a pic.
He's
All right.
No, the Blair Witch Project was a 1.0.
That's insane. That's insane.
It was a movie.
Greg, the veins in your head are poking.
It was a movie.
Shame on you, Gregory. Shame on you. All right. Good job, Spyro. We'd like to hear that shit. That's some good shit right there. Oh, God damn it. I didn't mean to hit that button. All right. Next to the mailbag.
The next message is from I.R. Chris. Canada has officially been initiated in as a Slasher Radio host with her own crafted drink, even if she modified the recipe. But it at least kept to the theme of only Canadian ingredients. And for my next point, Michael, I'm going to need you to play the grudge noise here. To the filthy, bit-stealing bogan, Tim. Now you are stealing my omen picks. Poultrygeist is mine. I was content to watch you from your garage crawl space, but I'm bringing back the spiders. Sleep well. Mate Tim responded to this message saying, I've taken over Poultrygeist. Bring your spiders. I.R. Chris responded to Tim's comment saying, I've got a rocket-powered wombat cannon with huntsman spiders on their ass with your name on it, Tim.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit. You don't go to war with Chris.
There's a lot to unpack here.
I never got a response from Tim as to why he nominated that movie.
So wait, you asked him?
No, I
okay.
kind of forgot about it.
So you didn't get a response. You didn't fucking ask him.
But this, well, we questioned it on the show, You know,
Fair.
But this does seem like a very Tim thing to do.
Sneak attack.
Now it
And
makes
thievery.
sense. Now it makes sense.
I mean, like, Chris can't catch a break with this motherfucker, dude. Like, honestly. Everybody go listen to the Dummies of Horror.
This goes out to the Dummies of Horror podcast. Fuck you.
Fuck you. And yeah, not to spoil all the nominations that didn't make it for this week, but Tim did it again. Not bodies. Poultrygeist was put up again by Tim. And Chris didn't even say anything the first time he did it. And now he did it again. So Chris must have really been boiling over that. And it got wombat cannons and holy shit.
Yep.
All right. Well,
also,
we'll see.
Speaking of the Dummies of Horror, their new episode, they talk about that awful movie Brain Scan, Mikey, that one that you like so much. It was stupid.
I like Brain Scan. It was a good movie. What'd they think of it? I didn't get to that one yet. Did positive or what?
I don't remember.
Hell of a deal. Good job. All right. Rest of the mailbag. God damn. Oh, also, Canada looks like you're off the hook, man. You did good last week, I guess.
Yeah. I made Chris proud, and that's all that matters.
I kind of want her to make that poutine with Crown Royal thing.
No, I'm good.
You dodged a hell of a bullet there. The timing of you getting that shit done was very convenient. Yeah. All right.
The next message is from Darth Gregor on the Bodies, Bodies, Bodies episode. Nice to see you finally did a good movie.
Short and sweet, I guess. Thanks, Greg. What do you mean, finally? We had Sinners, The Hills Have Eyes remake, fucking Blair Witch, The Vitch, OGTCM, Long Legs. We've been doing nothing but good movies lately. And Slice.
Well, you said the Blair Witch, so that's automatically out. And I'll be the one person to say it. Sinners.
Stop it right the fuck now.
Oh, you fucked up now.
No.
Thanks. Okay.
No. Holy shit. Well, speaking of Sinners, kind of off topic, but not really, because we're talking about Sinners right now. I put out a poll on Twitter, the best horror movie of 2025, and Twitter only lets you give 4 options. So I threw up there, Sinners, Weapons, Bring Her Back, and Together. Sinners is currently winning that poll by a squeak on Weapons, 46.2% to 42.3%. How you guys feel about that?
People like both the movies quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have had Together higher than Weapons. I mean, I do have Together higher than Weapons, but
that's insane. Together 0%.
Together's a very good movie.
No, it's not.
What was the other option?
Bring Her Back, which got 13.8.
That ain't it.
Together, that's what we should have talked about at some point today. The Patreon show should have been the discussion on Together. And I know Cass hasn't seen it, but that movie made me irrationally angry.
I know. And your rational anger made me irrationally angry. Like, how do you not understand this movie?
Understood the movie. It just made me mad. I said to Rob, I wish I didn't see this movie. And Rob said, yeah, I wish you didn't see this movie either. You had to sit there and listen to me about it. What were we talking about? Oh, Greg. Yeah. I mean, thank you for the message, Greg. Everybody go check out Darth Gregor on TikTok as well. Even though he is an enormous pain in the ass.
Ghostface in the dick.
And I guess based on his little thing there, I'm assuming that it's safe to say that he preferred Weapons to Sinners.
Between those two films, yes.
Okay.
I didn't vote for either of those.
Yeah, Greg just commented.
Yep, I wrote in my vote.
Greg said Wolfman is better than Sinners, Weapons, Bring Her Back, and Together.
And this is why we trash the movies that you love. You love trash. There's nothing we can do about that.
It's fair. Touche. I do love some trash, but unfortunately, some of these films just aren't trash. You just don't look at it from the right perspective.
That man was not a wolf man. He was a fucking man with mange. Enough said.
And Sinners is supposed to be a vampire film, but where are the vampires?
I told you don't go there.
The vampires are hanging out with the Bride of Frankenstein, Greg.
Hey.
That's like, whoa, what'd I do?
Hey, you know what? That'd be a fun party to go to, though. Bride of Frankenstein with some vampires? Count me in.
Hell of a deal. All right.
But fuck you, Rob.
Rest of the mailbag.
The next message is from Leah on the Sinners episode. I'm still listening to the soundtrack daily.
Okay. Short and sweet from Leah as well.
Yeah, that soundtrack's a banger.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good job, Leah. That's the hell of a choice. Daily too. Nice. I wonder, Leah, do you have like? I don't know if Leah like got it on vinyl. Like I don't know if she's a vinyl collector or audio, just flat out like on your phone.
Are you kidding me? Leah seems like a streamer.
Well, no wrong with that. I do that too.
She got Spotify. Got that all set up with her K-pop playlist.
Damn, called out just like that.
I have no idea what she listens to, but I assume it's K-pop.
What if What if she's got it on a CD?
I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't. People do that. My kid loves CDs.
Really?
Yeah. We actually went to the record store today, and he bought 5 cassettes. He likes cassettes too.
Cassettes are dope. I'm with him.
No, cassettes fucking suck. Cassettes are the absolute fucking worst. But it's not only are they super inconvenient and a pain in the ass, they don't even sound very good.
They're fine. You get a pencil, you're good.
Yeah, but he likes kind of old school shit. So he likes cassettes, and he loves buying CDs. It's weird. It blows my mind because it's retro to him.
That's wild.
Yeah, and but he also he has a VCR. He likes to pick up VHS tapes too.
I'm telling you, man, me and your kid gotta hang out. Like you go out and do something, and I'll babysit or something for you. Even though you don't need a babysitter at this point, but still, I'll do it. Me and him order pizza, and
no, you ain't allowed near my kid.
And I'll teach him all kinds of ways to piss you off. It'll be a great. You'll come home to a great time.
Oh, trust me, he finds them. He's doing just fine on his own.
All right, next message.
The next message is from Godzilla 9996 on YouTube on the Halloween the Game video. We need more horror games like this and bring back the Friday 13th game series. Your podcasts are the very best. I look forward to every episode every week. It makes my day. Plus, I can enjoy being myself no matter what.
Oh, the deal, Godzilla. That's to tackle it kind of go by go. Yes, the Halloween game was announced. You can check out our YouTube. We have a bunch of videos on that. I'm trying to keep up with everything. We're getting so much from them. Ilphonic, Gunn, John Carpenter's involved. Nick Castle, Rob, I don't know if you know this, is doing the mocap.
I saw that, yeah.
Dude, fucking hell of a project. The horror gaming world needs this.
Yeah, I'm quite excited. We'll see, though. I don't want to get overly excited because I did that for the Killer Clowns game, and look how that turned out. So I'm going to wait.
I was saying that the other day to, I forget who, but I'm trying to taper it back because I went through it with Killer Clowns, I went through it with Evil Dead, I went through it with TCM, but this one looks like it's special. And Godzilla also mentioned Friday the 13th. I mean, fuck yeah, that would be amazing. But we also appreciate you listening, man. Like, it's nice that the show being on YouTube is starting to catch on a little bit, and that's fucking dope, man. And don't be a stranger, Godzilla. We'd like to hear from you in the mailbag, dude.
Yep. And Godzilla, I think you know what to do. Put those R's in the chat.
No, Godzilla, don't put the R's in the chat. We don't even have a chat for him to do that in.
Smash that like button, too.
I think he does.
G's and R's in the chat for Rob and Godzilla.
G's for Godzilla. We don't have a chat. I would love to put G's in a chat for Godzilla. He deserves it, but we don't have a chat. We got comments. That's it. That's all we got. Goddamn chat. But thank you very much for your comment, Godzilla. Stuff like that is awesome to hear, dude. And yeah, always fucking be yourself, dude. Especially around, as you can tell, no one around these parts are shy. So, also the Discord is a good way to connect with everybody and be part of the community, all that good shit.
Yes, and Godzilla, we appreciate your support for Twilight Eclipse if you join the Discord.
Hold on a second. No.
Twilight's in the chat.
I got to talk to Godzilla real quick. Everybody, earmuffs. Godzilla, if you're listening to me right now, and do join the Discord, do not vote for Twilight. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't tell a man what to do.
I'm talking to Godzilla.
You know that whenever we play this back, we're going to hear what you said.
No. I'm just talking to Godzilla. That's
No.
all.
Everybody's going to know.
Asshole, Mikey. Don't tell people what to do.
Right, you're not supposed to influence the vote, Mikey.
Oh.
Even though he does every single week.
I know, right?
Oh. Okay. I'll leave this here with one comment. And I said it before and I'll say it again. The voting for the Twilight movie is looking like Shoes chat. Like, it looks like I'm still fucking echoing. I think I broke my mixer.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
All right. Are we good? Yeah. All right. We're
That's what
good.
you get. Fuck around and find out. That's what they say. Now look at you.
It looks like Shu goes live just in our Discord in that channel whenever voting starts.
They're my friends too, you know. So
And we would be lucky to have him should he do that.
yeah.
He does vote on. Cass does have him vote for it. I love Shu to death. He is I love that man. He hasn't been to one movie night. We would love to have him, but busy guy. Totally understand. But he votes for Twilight. And I wonder why, Canada. I would do the echo thing again, but I'm scared too.
He's a smart man. What can I say?
Yeah, he don't want to deal with your shit. All right, fine.
The last message is a text message from IR Chris. Tim Mother Bogan Davis is a bin chicken that hasn't had an original thought in his life.
Holy shit.
Now he needs to steal the bits and omen pics of the most important Slashy Award-winning alumni to feel relevant.
God
this
damn.
podcast, Cold War, just went hot. Unleash the spiders.
Whoa.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's bin pigeon.
It's not. Damn. Okay. I don't really know what to say to that, but the only thing I do know to say is Chris is tired of Tim's shit. Clearly. Wow. Tim, dude, tread lightly is all I got. God damn. Chris spitting venom over here. Good Lord. All right. Well, that's the end of the mailbag. I wonder what Tim better have a response for that. He didn't respond to the poultry guys thing. Like, he's got to have something to say to that.
Oh, I don't know. Tim's a very busy guy.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Putting up shitty movies on people's Patreons. He's got a lot to do. Clearly. Yeah. Very busy guy. All right. That's the end of the mailbag. We are going to take a really quick break and we will be right back with the highly anticipated discussion of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Okay. We are going to be discussing Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. But before that, we have to just go through all the movies that were nominated for this week's Patreon pick that did not make it through the voting. There's a nomination process, the voting process that happens on the Patreon every time we do a Patreon movie pick, which is the last week of every month. I understand you're looking back at our catalog right now. We had a lot of making up to do. We ain't going over it again. All right. My computer would be acting weird. Okay. The first movie that did not make it. Oh, okay. So Tim did not put up, I stand corrected, Tim did not put up Poltergeist again this week. He put it up last week. But Tim put up another movie that I do not want to rewatch, and it's Bring Her Back.
Oh, Tim loves Bring Her Back.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It's fine.
I still need to watch
fine.
it.
It's fine. Like, it's not all everybody's making it out to be. It's just fine.
Oh, Cass, that movie's fucked, dude. Like, it's a rough watch.
It is not that bad.
Like, I don't want to watch Poltergeist because it's a dog shit movie and it's absolutely horrible and torturous to watch. But I don't want to watch Bring Her Back. It's a very good movie, very well made, but it's just a brutal watch. Like, it's heavy. And yeah, I'm glad it didn't win. Although it would be an interesting conversation.
It's a good movie. It's just not as good as everybody's saying it is.
Hater and you don't know shit. How you like that?
I'm just not in love with those guys because I don't have a talk to me hand.
You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it quick enough. Probably not. Someone sent me a fan made image of like, oh, it was you? I thought it was
dumbass.
Boogie. I thought it was
No,
Boogie.
it was me. Hold on, let me get it.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
No, you want to see it? It's good shit. No, I can't.
You'll
find
enjoy it. See, look at this. Cass lost it.
Hold on. Where did I fucking send? Oh, I know where I sent it. Do I though? No, I
Amber,
don't.
did you guys see Bring Her Back?
No, we didn't.
All right. It's fine.
Okay,
It's a
keep
good movie,
talking.
but don't listen to all that hype.
All right. Next movie that did not make it is Psycho Beach Party from 2000, and that was from Carly.
Dude, I don't know what that is, but Carly, I'm loving your energy. I would watch that all damn day.
Carly also put a little note on here. It says this one dips a little more into a morbid, dark comedy, but it still has a lot of horror elements. That's fair.
I'd watch
That's fine. Yeah. All right. Hell of a deal. The next movie that was nominated that did not make it is Blood Red Sky, and it is from Nesto. That movie's from 2021. I've never heard of it.
Well, Nesto, I think, makes titles up sometimes. Hold on. Blood Red Sky?
2021,
okay.
yes. You seen
Okay,
it, Greg?
hold on.
Oh, Greg
I found the
says,
photo.
okay. Oh, it's a Netflix movie.
Oh. Amber, have you seen this as well?
Nope.
Oh.
Yes.
When?
We watched it. It's about vampires in the sky.
I don't remember.
Well, that's not a good sign for the movie.
Okay, Mikey, you want to tell Rob about that thing that you were mentioning earlier?
Why don't you just show it to him?
Okay, here you go, Rob.
It's a fan. It's not real, Rob, and I'll send it to Greg and Amber as well. It's a fan made. It'll also go up on Patreon, I guess, since we're freaking talking about it. It's a fan made poster for Scary Movie 6.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
I think it's pretty clever.
Yeah,
should be missing. A couple
Probably
figures
that's
if it was
probably
Mikey.
better
Yeah.
than anything that's going to be in that movie.
Look, to explain to the listeners, like everybody knows. I don't know. Younger listeners might not. I don't fucking know. The Scary Movie, they always parody something in their movies. There's a talk to me hand on the thing. It would be so unfortunate for me if that's what they decided to do. Like super unfortunate.
Yeah, because there's no way if they do talk to me, there's no way that hand ain't going in somebody's ass.
I just
It
saw
would
the
be-
picture.
Yeah. It would be so unfortunate. Extremely.
What?
All right.
Ray would have fun with that.
Uncle Ray Ray's got a game.
If they do that, Mikey, if they stick the hand up somebody's ass, can you sue them for stealing your idea?
I didn't put anything up my ass, especially this hand. Leave me
Ask
alone.
The hand will tell otherwise.
You can talk to the hand, it's fine. The hand's name is Talk to Me.
I'm
Go ahead
not
and fucking
going
do
near
it.
that thing.
Moving forward. The next movie that did not make it is from Spyro, and it's Infinity Pool, also known as Midfinity Pool.
Banger, absolute banger of a movie. Good pick, Spyro.
So you guess
Shame
Spyro.
on people for not voting for it.
Called me Middy Bones, Midfinity Pool.
Mitty
Good name.
Bones. I forgot about that. I like it.
No, I don't like that at all. The next movie that did not make it is Queen of Spades from 2021, and that is from Leah.
Never heard of it. It's a Leah pick. I don't know.
I still stand firm that Leah picks good movies. It just so happens when she picks a shitty one, it wins.
Queen of Spades. Oh, if you just Google Queen of Spades. From 1949?
No, it's from 2021, and she says it's on Tubi, which is also not a good sign for the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. There are two movies called The Queen of Spades. One is from 1949.
This don't look bad though.
I don't know. The poster looks all right, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if this is like a witch movie, but there's a picture of like some sort of ghost or witch, and it looks real stupid.
A witch.
So, I don't know.
All right, the next movie that did not make it is from IR Chris, and it is Dead Alive from 1992.
Okay.
Pretty good movie, Chris. Better than fucking Poultry Guys. That's a hell of an improvement, I'll tell you that. Yeah, wouldn't mind talking about that.
Yeah. Also,
And
I said the thing about 1949 like it was a bad thing. Like, you can nominate movies from the 40s. I don't mind watching them. It's just I was surprised. We don't normally get those nominated.
Yeah, put up whatever you want as long as it's a horror movie. We'll watch it, man.
Yeah. A horror movie or Smokey and the Bandit.
No.
It's the most important film ever made.
The last movie that was put up that did not make it is from Greg. And it is Your Next 2011.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And Greg put a note on there that says, time to resolve another one. Greg, can we have nothing to why do you have to be the killer of bits? Why?
Because it's fun, because then you have to create new ones.
God damn it. We just talked about a new one. I got a hand getting shoved up my ass. You don't like that bit? That's not new enough for you.
That's not a bit.
That's old hat. We need something newer than that.
Oh, so we can let that go? Nice to know. All right.
No.
Greg said that it's time to let it go, everybody. So now we got to stop. It's been fun. Ha ha he he.
Also, I think we've reached a period where creating new stuff isn't really working out that well. I mean, you heard my pitch for United States of Horror earlier.
Yeah, it was a clunker.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They can't all be winners.
I still like it.
All right, so your next did not make it. That's a long time bit where we just like it would just go up every goddamn week and it would just never win. And I don't know. I feel like all bets are off now. Like the new wave of patrons that we have, like anything goes.
And I think some of them are familiar with those older bits, right? They're not going to know that was a bit. That was years ago.
Yeah, probably safe to say most don't.
Right. Some of them will, but most would not.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I hope your next never gets up. And it's not like to say anything bad about the movie. It's just like that was a really good bit for some reason. I don't want to do it. I don't want to let it go. All right. The movie that did make it is from Amber, and it's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. And you've been chopping at this tree for quite some time, Amber, and you finally get to yell timber.
Yes, I do, and here it comes.
Here it comes. All right. Opening thoughts. Amber, would you like to go first?
Actually, I'd like to feel you guys out when it comes to this.
Fair enough. All right. Robert, you've been wanting me to watch this movie for a while. Well, probably mostly to bust my balls, but still. What are your opening thoughts on this movie?
I like this movie a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the first one for what it was. Like the first one, I said a lot about the first one that it's better than it has any right to be. But that doesn't mean that it's a classic film or anything. It's just I thought they did a better job than I certainly expected. This one, they far exceeded the first one. I think they made this is actually I think a good movie. Like I really enjoy it.
Okay. I was forced to watch Winnie the Pooh, the original Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I forget when. It was a while ago. But I was forced to watch it for the show. I notably do not like these movies. Despite talking to Dan Allen, the director of Bambi. And for the record, I do Bambi, even after watching Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Out of all these movies, I've seen both of these Winnie the Pooh ones. What else did I see, Rob? I seen the Bambi. I seen about half of the Peter Pan one. I didn't make it all the way through that. And I forget what else. I feel like I'm missing something else in the middle of that. But Bambi is still my favorite out of all honestly. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the original, I didn't like that movie. It was too out there for me. The characters didn't quite, it just looked like dudes in masks. And it took me out of it. And like, I was already having trouble getting there. And that was just like a roadblock where it's like, I don't know if I can get around this. And I couldn't, and I didn't enjoy the first movie. This one though, overall, all in all, I can't get with this one. I will say this, though. There are positive things that I can say. Here is my takeaway. And I watched this movie with Cass, and I said this to her.
Oh, thanks for the invite, guys. Thanks.
You would not have joined. You were in the middle of Greg's live. You weren't going to join. You, again, want the opportunity to tell us no.
You know he says this every time.
Every time. And then he also says no when we do ask, which is amazing. But I said this during the movie. This movie, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, was almost good a couple of times. And for me to say that, I feel like that's saying something. It was, that was what this movie was. We'll get into the details on that as we talk about it, but I'll just leave that there for now. And I couldn't get with it. I feel like they took steps forward in this movie, but in other places, they also took steps back from the first one. And I just couldn't get with it. I just couldn't fucking do it. But I tried. And that's the other thing, too. I gave this movie for Amber, because of how much I love Amber. I gave this movie, Amber, I want you to know, 100% a fair chance. I went in open-minded. I said, I know how I felt about the first one. They have more money, more time, more experience, all this shit with this one. I'm going to give it a fair go. So I tried for you.
I appreciate that. That's all I get.
There you go. There you go. Cassandra.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on this movie?
I watched the first one. God, I don't even know how long ago I watched it, but I watched the first one. I think it was roughly right when it first came out. I never finished it because I fell asleep like in the first act of the film. Wanted to watch it again with preparation going into watching the second one. Mikey said, "No, don't do that. You don't want to put yourself through that." So I didn't.
Mikey said, "Why would you do that?" To be fair, I didn't tell you not to do it. I just said, "Why would you do it?"
Well, how else is she supposed to understand the story?
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory at this
There
point.
you go. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, Cass, I'm sorry.
I just it's not my cup of tea. I could see where some people might find it enjoyable to watch. Kudos to the Mortal Mask that they used. Good company, like that mask company. They make good shit. There's certain things that were fun about it, but it's just not my kind of movie.
Okay, that's fair. Wow. That's fair because I'm in the same boat. Amber?
Yes.
Take the floor.
Well, first off, ever since this movie came out on Peacock, I go to bed by it every night.
Wow.
This gave me exactly what I wanted from part one because it starts off with the most truest fact of that movie. All things truly wicked come from innocence.
That's true.
This movie just gave me everything I needed. I love Winnie the Pooh. I raised my kids reading the books and stuff to them, but to me, there was always something in the back of my black little spot in my head that was like, what if these were this? And that's what this series has given me. Pooh is just this slaughter of I know that we give spoilers out and there's going to be a lot of spoilers, but it's like they kidnapped these children and turned them into these half mutant animals. And that's what I always kind of suspected, even my kids, that these guys could do some damage if they really wanted to. You know, this bear that eats honey and is like, you know, just the sweetest soft talking thing. No, that's a fucking bear. Burr. He's gonna go grizzly on you.
Burr.
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 And it gave me what I wanted.
Okay. And you hear those especially like a lot now, like you see a lot of those the alternate versions of things that people come up with, and you know the true meaning behind that people say about these things, and it's super interesting. Like I can get with that kind of stuff. Absolutely. I love hearing like anything. I heard something semi recently about fucking Blue's Clues. I was like, holy shit, I never thought of it that way. Like that's fun to me. I love that stuff. And yeah, the concept is cool. And I'll tell you what too, the beginning of this movie, honestly, I sat there and I was like, I might like this motherfucker. That's what I say. There were certain parts of this movie, I think there was like 3, maybe 4, but definitely 3, where I was like, oh shit, I might like it. And it'll bring me joy because I like something that, that I know Amber likes so much. And also like, like I said, we talked to Dan Allen. So we've kind of been in, I don't want to use the word involved because we're not, and that's the wrong word, but like we've worked alongside promotion for the Pooniverse. And like I seen some of the tweets and so many people love these movies. And I like that people like these movies. Like just because it's not for me doesn't mean I want anybody to like it. If you like it, that's fucking awesome. Good. So like I see it out there, man. And like I almost liked it. It almost happened. The beginning of this movie was great. It started off hot and the kills were awesome. The effects, kind of like Rob said earlier, way better than they had any business being. And I'm talking like really fucking good. Like I was sitting there like, holy shit, wow, this one might get me. And then I seen that fucking owl. And Rob, here's the one thing. That fucking owl, I don't know exactly why, but he pissed me off throughout the entire movie. My first 2 notes on this movie. The first one, opening is crazy, kills are wild and outlandish, looks great for what they were. Second note, I hate that fucking owl. I typed that.
I mean, I don't know why. The owl's fine. My second note that I typed for this movie was, I don't know how anybody could like Terrifier and not like these movies.
It's very different things.
I don't think so. I think that the biggest difference is these have story that makes sense, and there's no magic fucking sword.
Yeah. Okay.
And you got to understand, it's something different too. It's something that's kind of fresh. I mean, most of our slashers are either male or female. They're either a group of people or one or two people at a time. You're talking about Winnie the fucking Pooh. You're talking about Tigger. You're talking about Piglet. You're talking about Owl. And it's just opened up this new force of type of different slasher that's refreshing and different, notable, just like Art the Clown did. So I can see where Rob's coming from with it.
I can see where he's coming from with it, and the gore factor and the effects. Neither of these projects have a ton of money, So like I get that, but Art the Clown is. Granted, the magic sword and everything does draw the line, sure, but like it's a lot more realistic that some motherfucker dressed like a clown is going to go around killing people than Winnie the Pooh and everything coming out of a forest and killing people. And like that's not like my big problem with it, like it's not, because it's a horror movie and we have to put ourselves in the movie, and like we do it all the time. Jason, Freddy, like this isn't a stretch for horror fans. But when I mentioned earlier that they took big steps forward and big steps back, they did such a great, you know what? I'll say great, dude. They did a great job compared to the first movie with Winnie the Pooh and even Piglet. They did a great job compared to the first one, because that was my big problem with the first one. It was just some dude in a bad mask that kind of sort of looked like Winnie the Pooh, and it was the dad from Roseanne with a bad Winnie the Pooh mask on, is what it was. And this one, and I get budget limitations. Like I'm not knocking it as hard as it sounds like I am, but that's what it was in front of me, So I'm already like, these movies aren't for me, and I'm already having a hard time getting there. And then I have to look at that being the antagonist. So I had problems with it. But in this one, they had the more money to be able to really get to where their vision was to go. And I appreciate the fuck out of them for nailing that, because they did. Winnie the Pooh looked great. Piglet will look great, but the owl didn't. It's like the owl belonged in the first movie, if that makes any sense. Can you see that at all, Rob?
No, I mean, the owl didn't bother me. Like, it just looked like an owl.
No, it didn't. That's the thing. It looked like a dude dressed like an owl. It was a glorified furry.
I mean, I didn't notice it, man. It didn't bother me at all. I do have one thing about this movie, but it didn't have anything to do with the owl.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go over the one thing now, or are we going to get there?
I'm sure we'll get there.
Okay. Also, just for the owl context, my second note was I hate that fucking owl. 33 minutes in, there's a few notes in between, but this note is 33 minutes in. I really hate that fucking owl. And then sometime down the line, another note, fuck this owl. It was my one thing. I really didn't like the owl. And the concept of the owl was cool. Like he was swooping, but the swoop scenes where he's swooping in and fucking attacking people and grabbing them, whatever he's doing, it looked nothing like the fucking owl. Do I at least have a fair point there?
He's a cool character too, because he's like the one who's in charge.
Yeah, but do you at least see my problem with that part of it? If I had a problem with the appearance of these villains in the first movie, like he wasn't anywhere near as advanced as Piglet and Winnie was.
Right. I can see the point that you're getting at with it, because
right.
Yeah, he really kind of looked like a fucked up owl, but then it's like you take into consideration the background story of it. These were children that had, this animal type DNA. If somebody injected you with like tiger, you could look totally different than a tiger does, because it's
fair.
DNA mixed with animal DNA.
I'd be a sexy ass tiger though.
Grr, baby.
You'd be a tiger walking around with blue hair.
Not a blue haired tiger. I got blue hair at all, even now. Yeah, I mean, and that's fair. It's fair. And I try to keep that in mind. Like I really do. But it was frustrating, because that was the other thing too. After watching the first one, and I felt how I felt about it, Rob, you were telling me the most that they did so much better with them in the second one, and I seen the trailers and the posters, and I was like, oh, okay, it looks like they did. And then I get here and I'm like, oh shit, Winnie the Pooh, okay, they did. Like these guys look a million times better than they did in the first one. And that owl, dude, I was like, man, what happened here? It took me out of it immensely.
Understandable.
Yeah. No. And the other part of this thing is, Rob, you mentioned the story. I feel like this movie, how do I put it? It hit really high points and it did things well. Like the open is a good example. And there's some other stuff in there that I have good to say about this movie as well. It did things well and then immediately followed them up with nothing throughout a good portion of this movie. So you're getting me from a midpoint with story, and then you take me really high after a while to like some crazy kill or whatever it may be, and then it drops right back down for so long. And this movie had a lot of dry spots.
I think where you're calling dry spots is like giving background of what happened, because, everybody was accusing Christopher Robin of doing this. And he just kind of froze, like they explained in the story. He froze whenever he saw his brother and the kids being kidnapped. Like, what normal child wouldn't freeze if they see something like that? This dude came out of nowhere and stole these children at a sleepover birthday party, and he seen it, and it just like struck him so hard that he basically blocked out everything that was wrong. Whenever they showed the parts of him and Winnie the Pooh, or Billy, his brother, whenever he was younger, he would put a bloody hand up on the glass, is what we saw, but that's not what Christopher Robin saw. We saw him eating, like a dead person's body, but that's not what Christopher Robin saw. And when everything started coming back to him and hitting him at once, I could see where it kind of like had its moments of like, okay, I want more action. I now get it. These kids were kidnapped. They were done by this doctor, and you're finding out this whole backstory of it that brings these creatures to life.
Yeah. And I did note that's one of the positive things I could say is that they set up this story very well. The movie, as like on paper, as far as writing, the screenplay for the most part, the script mostly though, it was set up very well. I can't deny that. I won't deny that. The fact that Christopher Robin is now in this profession too. It's not even like they just had him as like a fucking mechanic or something. Which no knock on it. Not like that's fucking easy. You got to be super smart and it's hard work. But, it's not like an everyday regular job. Like he's a nurse now. Like that takes so much education. It's like it's really hard to achieve something like that. And he achieved it, and he's there, and you see these moments he's having with these kids that he's treating. And it's just, a really, really good story, like really heartwarming and everything. He's been through all this shit. And then he loses his job. And it's not like you see him doing great. Like he's great at what he does. He worked really hard to get there. And they're like, literally tell him, yeah, that's too bad. These guys just don't want to deal with the bullshit. You got to go. And dude, I fucking felt that. I was like, holy shit. Like that's fucked up. Yeah. And I was invested there for a minute. Like they had me. I was in. I was like, okay, cool. Let's see where this goes. And so it's not even that the story, like they did a good job there, but it's just I think it was too much of it. And then they got into other things that I didn't really care about, and it didn't hit those same notes that I, pulled me in the way other parts did like that. Rob, do you see any validity in that at all?
Yeah, I do. There's I think they did a good job telling the story that they wanted to tell. My biggest problem with it is I don't like the story that they told. I don't need I didn't want an origin for these killer animals. Like I'm fine with they just exist. And so to give me the origin, and it's like this doctor and he's splicing DNA and all that, I was just like, I don't need all this. It's too much. Like but I do think there are times that they're telling story that is really effective, like the girl who's babysitting the kid. Like I really liked all that stuff, like the kid running around wearing a Freddy, sweater and glove and stuff. Like all that stuff was kind of fun and everything. And I feel like there was enough downtime that I don't know. I think they did a good job telling the story. I'm not so sure that the origin story of these creatures was absolutely needed. Like I don't care about any of that. So I just, let's just have killer creatures. It's fine.
That wasn't even the thing that I didn't mind the origin story. I just wish I got less of it. Cause like Amber said, I can get with it, like it is an interesting, like, yeah, you can get away with just having creatures in the woods. Like, sure, you can do that all day. But it is an extra task that they took on to really, and that I talked about it with Dan Allen too, with Bambi. Like, yeah, they could have just had a fucking, a crazy looking deer going nuts in the wood and killing people in really cool ways. Like, you can get away with that. Like, people are there for that. But these guys are looking to achieve more. They don't want to just be a bunch of movies with a bunch of crazy kills and then move on. Like they're
treating
treating this very serious, and for better and worse, I'll admit.
Speaking of Bambi, did you notice the little Easter egg for Bambi in this one?
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't. I mean, I've seen this movie a couple of times, but not since watching Bambi. So when I was watching, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah, and they had they did it. I don't mind that, like, because like I was saying, like Amber said, it's cool that they went that extra mile. They didn't just take that low hanging fruit and they said we're going to put a little twist on it. Nothing like shocking or anything, but just something with a little bit of depth and a little bit of meat on the bone. I'm good with that. It's just I got too much of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. The danger in doing that is you run the risk of slowing your movie down. Like you run the risk of throwing the pacing of your film off. Unless it's absolutely super engaging. And I didn't feel like this was. Like, I think they did a good job telling the story. I'm just not sure that I needed to hear the story.
And you also run into, like, what was this, an hour 33? Around that was the runtime? Like, you need feature length. Like, what do? You don't have a ton of money for, to just kill and keep all that action going. So you do need to engage your audience. If that's what if you need to fill time and you don't have a huge amount of money, and that's another thing. These guys overachieve. I'm never going to take that from them. Like, I'll always give them that, and I gave them that in the first one too. When we talked about it, but you need to engage your audience because you don't have the money to just go out and just do all these insane kills constantly. And we talk about these movies are compared to Terrifier. We talked about a little bit now. The first Terrifier movie, they had not a huge budget, like it wasn't a huge amount of money. And when you really look at Terrifier, like there weren't a tremendous amount of kills in that movie. It's just the ones we got were loud, and the money went into those moments and all of it pretty much. So it's hard when you have multiple villains and like it's just structured completely different. Like Terrifier, you have a clown in a warehouse with like fucking 2-3 people. So it's very different. But it's like, what do you do in that situation? You got to fill a movie. You don't have the kills you already are doing are fucking over the top and taking a lot of money, resources, and everything to do. You can't. There's only so many times you could do that in the movie financially. Like literally, like if you could fill it with 100 of them, that'd be great. People will watch that. Terrifier 2 did phenomenal, but you can't do that over and over and over again financially. So you need to engage. And I don't think they want to. Like they wanted to have a story and all that. I just think the balance was off. And I don't know. I don't know what you do differently. You need to do something differently as far as the story to keep your viewers engaged because it didn't do it for me. I looked through, let me see if I can find a note real quick. At like 22 minutes, I checked the time of this, or like around 22 minutes, I checked the time of this movie. At 32 minutes, literally 10 minutes, I checked the time again, and I could not believe it was only fucking 10 minutes. I could not believe it. You're a motherfucker, by the way.
Well, good Lord, all I said was No,
but you know what you did.
That's all I said. I think that you're not wrong. I think the pacing is a little rough in points of this movie, but I think when we finally get to where we're going, to me the wait was worth it. Like I think the rave scene or the rave setting or whatever you want to call it is incredible and a lot of fun.
Yes.
So I don't mind waiting to get to that. I do see what you're saying though, Mikey, because it does drag at points.
Yeah. And that rave scene was cool as shit. And that was another moment. And I don't remember how long into the movie that happened. They almost had me. They were close. But then again, when it was done, right back down. I was like, fuck, dude, you're so close. You're so close. That was like the third time in the movie. And I was even thinking like, okay, it's kind of late to get me. But like, you can win me over. Like if you stick the landing, goes a long way. You change my mind in a lot of different ways. But then it was right back down. Another thing about the rave, I guess we could talk about it as a whole for a minute. Dude, that baseball kill, goddamn.
Yeah, that's awesome, right?
Oh, that was
The
awesome.
only thing I like of the movie.
That was it, Cass.
Yeah.
That's all you got.
It's not my kind of movie.
What, a slasher? You don't like slasher movies now? Good Lord. Welcome to Slasher Radio.
This is very different from a regular
God.
slasher movie. Very different. Very different. But damn, Cass, so all the other kills didn't do it for you either?
They were fine. It's fine. The baseball one's cool though. I like that.
The baseball one was awesome. Like it had layers. He used the trap thing. It was an awesome kill. But the problem with it was right after it like now you have Winnie the Pooh, this giant man bear pig thing unleashed in a rave. I feel like you could have packed that motherfucker a little better. That's nitpicking though. But because it would have helped the ambiance and the vibe and everything. Like I felt like it was, it felt like, like I've had parties in my backyard with more people. It felt like. So I was like,
I mean, maybe, but it looked more like a rave than that stupid zombie movie we watched where the zombies were at the rave. Remember that?
Extremely true. Extremely true. But again, that's just nitpicking. Like, whatever. That's fine. But because it was still cool. But right after that, you show me kills from behind a plastic tarp.
Yeah, I think that's budget.
I'm aware it is.
And and they do that a couple of times where we don't see the kill directly, and sometimes it's super effective. Like when we see that girl get beheaded and it's all in like silhouette, like that's super effective and really good. But yeah, I mean, that didn't bother me because I'm like, yeah, it's budget. And you see slasher movies and stuff. Oftentimes when you get a big, scene like that, you don't see every kill on screen.
I'm aware, but it's how they did it. Like I'm sorry, but and Cass, you do makeup effects and everything. So like, correct me if I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
I don't. I with the things they've done in this movie and even in the first one, I don't think it would have been a huge stretch to see Winnie the Pooh just wailing an axe, machete, whatever it is that he had, just wailing it at people and them hitting the floor and some blood spot. I don't think it's like hugely cost effective to pull that off. And
no,
it maybe like do it back. What shows, what raves or concerts or anything that you have been to, do you just see clear tarp? Like it felt lazy. And I hate using that because these motherfuckers put in a ton for this movie. I do not think they're lazy by any means. It was just, you set such a high bar with that kill. That was my favorite kill in the movie, was that baseball one. And then immediately after, it's like, that's not even a curtain or like, it's just a clear tarp. You're literally saying, we don't got enough money to show this. And we're not even going to put up anything that makes sense. We're just going to put this here. What do I do with that? It was the equivalent of Velocipaster when they showed the spot of the car and then showed it where the car wasn't there anymore, and they literally put on the screen special effects here.
Awesome.
No, not awesome.
That was amazing of Velocipaster. That's a great movie. I don't know, man. That didn't bother me either. Like I think you're nitpicking too much here.
Like you said.
Because after that, we get the cool thing in the hallway where we see Winnie the Pooh running like an actual bear on all fours. It looks pretty awesome. Like, we get a lot of awesome looking stuff in this. So yeah, if they have to take a shortcut once or twice to get us there, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not going to nitpick to death at a movie that had virtually, for today's day and age, no money.
I didn't like the bear running.
Oh, you're stupid then. That was awesome.
It's a cool concept, but he's literally like, he's got to be on a skateboard. Like, that's what it looked like to me. It just looked like
Greg have so much in common. It's scaring me.
Did he say the same thing about that?
No, he liked Blood and Honey too, but he's so biased when it comes and picky, just nitpick the littlest shit out of everything. I don't like. I'm from St. Louis, and we had clubs where they would have like these silken sheets that hang up, and you can dance in the bird cage, and you can see the silhouette of it because the lights are flashing like that. And, that scene right there, I get that you don't like it because it's off-screen kills. And yeah, that's kind of lazy on the movie, but it also gives you anticipation of what's going to happen next.
I agree with that. And I'm not so much knocking them for off-screen because like Rob said, they did do it effectively. And I say it all the time. It's smart for a movie with a low budget to do it. Terrifier did it in a couple spots. Like, I get it. I understand. And they did it in other parts of the movies. Didn't bother me at all. I know why you're doing it. You made it look really good. I'm cool with it. Like, no problem. But there was something about that one. And maybe it was because we had that awesome kill before it. Like, that might have been what it was for me. So it wasn't so much the off screen, because I understand it, but it was just how they did it, where I was like, I don't like that. But no, the bear run thing, didn't like it, because they did it in a couple spots in this movie. I didn't like it. I like the idea of it, but the execution didn't work for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, it just, I don't know how else you do it. Like, I really don't. Like, it looked like a GoPro on some sort of a I don't know, a stick, a handle, whatever it is, attached to the front of a skateboard. And he's just rolling his ass off, swinging his arms. And like, it didn't look like he was bear running. It looked like he was rolling on a skateboard.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And I feel bad picking at that, because that's hard to do. Like, it sounds simple, but like pulling that off on a camera, like without rigs and everything, that's hard to do. Like, I'm not taking away from it. Like, it's very hard to pull off. I sure as fuck couldn't figure out how to do it, especially with the money they had available to do it. I sure as fuck couldn't. So I don't know how you would even begin to, but I have to go by what I was looking at, and it didn't work. God damn it. I'm starting to feel bad for talking about these movies the way I do. But it's honestly how I feel, though.
Well, that's what matters. This is what this community and this is what this show is about, is not everybody's going to agree on everything. Not everybody's going to like the same things. But the one thing that brings it together is a horror movie.
Yep. And the discussion. Yep.
Yeah. And me telling you that you're dumb and wrong.
Wow. Also, Greg's always wrong.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's, I will say Greg is a great unifier.
What a positive spin. Yeah. Holy shit.
We haven't talked about the one thing that really bothered me the most about this movie. And I don't even say it really bothered me. It just really got on my nerves. And that is Tigger. I like the concept. I like the idea. I get that they're trying to make him Freddy or whatever. It makes sense. He's a tiger. He's got claws. Fine. I don't have a problem with that. This fucking character has like 6 lines in this movie, and he calls somebody bitch in 4 of them. And it's like, all right, now you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like, every time he said bitch, it was just like, oh my God, come on, stop.
Yeah, that was kind of a turnoff too.
Yeah, it's too much, like, I get it. We all get it. We see what you're doing there. It's fine. I don't have a problem with the actual idea, but every single time when he was attacking somebody, a lady, it was and it wasn't funny. It wasn't like Freddy with his one-liners and, welcome to primetime bitch or any of that stuff. It was just him calling them a bitch before killing them. And it's like, this is not, no. This doesn't work.
I kind of wish they would have kept with the Tigger language of like, let's bounce. Now, that was kind of cool. That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, but yeah, they kind of overdid it when it came to the bitch.
Yeah.
They
And look,
just
you could if they had done it once, it wouldn't have bothered me. Like fine,
Right.
whatever. But it's literally like 3 or 4 times, like in short succession, and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah. Tigger didn't work for me.
I like the character, I just didn't like that. I was just like, now you're trying too hard. Because clearly, I mean, with the eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing and everything, it's like they're trying to make him sort of Freddy-ish in this world, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right. I mean, I'll get behind that. Tiger claws all makes sense. Fine. But it just seemed like it was like that extra step too far. They put a little extra cheese on it that I didn't need. Especially when, again, it's not funny. You know, like it's not a witty one-liner or whatever. It's just him saying, you know, calling somebody a bitch 4 fucking different times or whatever. It was super annoying.
Yeah. And I don't know what I expected, you know, because like Tigger's arguably even as far as the Winnie the Pooh cartoon and everything is arguably bigger than Winnie the Pooh. You know, like Tigger was super popular. So like getting that character and then seeing it, it's like
people loved him in this movie.
Did they?
Oh yeah, after when this movie came out, it was a lot of people were talking about how much they loved the character and how cool they thought it was. And I remember thinking at the time, like, no, I like it. Again, I didn't hate it, but they just overdid it a little too much. It was just a couple steps too far, and it really kind of irritated me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that just goes for the people's love of Tigger. Like I have no idea because he's, like I said, super popular. Like I dated this girl in high school, fucking obsessed with Tigger. It was actually kind of weird.
And she dated you. Something's wrong with that girl.
The Tigger thing was the bigger problem, believe it or not. That's fucking weird. Yeah, like so I don't know. Maybe it was anticipation. You know, like I don't know. Like being able to see this character finally, I was like, okay, we get Tigger. Like holy shit! Like that people want the Tigger in the first one. Yeah, and they didn't get him. So yeah, a lot of things that worked for me in this, and Tigger was one of them. Also, what the fuck was with Baby Winnie the Pooh? Like the child Winnie the Pooh that we kept seeing running around. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean? I don't know.
That was the explanation of him putting the DNA, and it was showing how he grew.
I know, but it didn't work for me. Like it was too.
You sound so guilty, like you're stepping on a puppy or something, dude. It's a movie.
I know, but it's just because honestly, you can see how much, like we say it all the time, when you could tell when passion goes into something, dude, you could tell here 1,000,000%. Like it's one of the most passionate like indie projects I've seen, honestly, is this movie. And the first one, you know, it was there too, but like this one, like they had so much more to work with and they knew it and they really put it all in there. And you can fucking tell. They tried to
put all their eggs in one basket with this one.
They did.
But...
And I could tell. And like, I feel bad because dude, this shit that they're trying to do is fucking hard. But because how do I sit here knowing the budget and the limitations that they had and sit here and say, hey, your kid Winnie the Pooh looked nothing like it was too much of a mix of a child with just a fucking Winnie the Pooh helmet on. Because that's what it was, and that's kind of what they had the money for. And like I feel bad knocking them for it that hard, but like you have to immerse me in something like this. I didn't feel that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I miss the days when I could just like relentlessly unleash on a movie and like not feel any guilt or pain. Like I feel bad for this one. I truly do. I don't know why.
It does have its mistakes and everything, but overall, it's just one of them type of movies that I really got into, and I'm sticking with the Pooh verse. Because I've already seen Bambi. I loved it. Neverland Nightmares. I loved it. And I'm looking forward to Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 3. Because it's supposed to be like the finalization of it. They're all going to get together and things are supposed to get resolved. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope they don't overdo it like they did on some parts, because it's by far not a perfect movie, but it's just very enjoyable to me.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I take back, and that's the other thing too. Even before I get to that, they have a lot coming. They still got the Pinocchio movie coming out.
Yep.
And Robert Englund's voicing in that, which is wild. The Monsters Assemble. Are they pushing Monsters Assemble into Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3, or is that still going to be its own project? Does anybody know?
I think it's its own thing. I think Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3, and then Monsters Assemble.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they got a lot of shit coming out.
Dan
I think
Allen Pinocchio, I think, is later this year, right?
I think so.
I think it's in October.
Yeah, and then I don't know when Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 3 is coming out. I'm assuming sometime next year.
Yeah. That's the understanding I got from it.
And then Monsters Assemble, I guess, maybe late next year. I don't know the exact schedule, but
yeah, I don't know, but still, like, that's right out of the. And Dan Allen talked about wanting to do another Bambi movie. We don't know if he's going to get to. I haven't since the interview. I haven't looked into the performance. I got the hiccups like a motherfucker. I haven't looked into how well the movie did.
I will say that one was in the theater here longer than any of the other ones.
It seemed like it did well from reception.
Yeah, there was, because I've seen all of them in the theater except for Bambi: The Reckoning, because we got a screener for it. But I saw all the other ones in the theater, and you had like a 3-night window to get to the theater to see it, because it was just running a 3-night like special engagement thing. And that was it. Bambi: The Reckoning was, I think, playing at my local theater for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. Bambi: The Reckoning grossed worldwide 197,000 almost. 172,000 domestic in the US. So like they over doubled their money. You know, probably tripled, quadrupled maybe what they spent on this movie. I forget. Actually I don't remember.
I was gonna say I don't know what the budget was for Bambi: The Reckoning.
We talked about the budget loosely when I talked to Dan. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. But it seemed like it did well. It seemed like people liked it. What was my biggest takeaway? Like, it seemed like people enjoyed it. Which is, you know, really more, well, I don't know. I guess these companies want to make their damn money. So at the end of the day, it's probably most important. But, you know, people liking it's really up there, too. You get cult classics and all that shit from that as well. But either way, so you're talking 3 movies confirmed that we're getting at least from this universe. At least. There could be more sequels. Who knows? And Dan even talked about they want to get other things in there. It was discussed that they wanted to do Dumbo. You know, I don't know if that's even going to get done, but you know, like they're trying to do these things. So yeah, I like their ambition. They're raising the bar for sure. Like that's undoubtable. Like Bambi: The Reckoning looked great. For the money that they had to spend on that and what they pulled off was wild. You know, this movie too. And also, I take back the baseball one being my favorite kill. And I'm also interested to see if Cass will agree with me on this. But dude, the baseball kill was my second favorite. That dishwasher, holy shit. That kill was wild.
I still like the baseball one.
But you got to give that one love too, though, Cass. That was done really well. Okay.
There's a lot of cool kills, but the baseball one, being a baseball fan myself, was fun.
Yeah, that one, man. The only, because
you're not allowed to be a baseball fan. That's America's pastime.
That's true. Sure, give them one team.
That's right. Look, yep, they try to take everything. Your own pastime, Canada. Ice fishing or something.
I got hockey.
Rob. What?
What kind of response is that? Come on.
Cass is like, don't bring up ice fishing to me.
Oh, I've never been, okay? So.
Oh, please, you've been ice fishing.
Nope, never. Nice try.
They're going to kick her out of Canada.
But yeah, that, because I had seen the kill in the Chucky series. I think it had to be season
1.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
And this one might have been done better than that. And you're talking Chucky, Sci-Fi, USA, whatever else, big money compared to this. Like, yeah, that kill, wild. I loved it. That was my favorite kill. And it was really, really, it was done insanely well. I think I've hit all my positivities.
Those were your positive stuff?
Well, not all of it, but the positives that I mixed in there with it, I tried to sprinkle it the best I could. in the middle of that. I have other bad stuff I could talk about, but I don't want to do it. And we kind of touched on most of it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of notes for the movie. I was just rather enjoying it. But, we talked about the cold open. I like that scene a lot, too. Him
great.
tipping over that camper and stuff. I thought that was a lot of fun, the bear traps and everything. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is mostly, turn your brain off, sit back, relax, enjoy it, have a good time. It's just fun.
It was hard to take notes. It was, because even it being my first time watching it, you kind of just need to see it. It's just one of those movies you need to fucking see. Like it's really cool. Does anybody else have anything to hit? Can we get into trivia?
I'm ready to go if you guys want.
Yeah.
Amber, did you have anything else you wanted to mention, or are you good?
No, I just, like I said, you guys took me by surprise with this, and I'm just grateful. And thank you.
Yeah, poor Amber had no prep time for this.
Yeah, no, poor fucking Amber. And what a fucking pro, too. Like, just being able to throw herself in there. Yeah, hell of a deal.
All right. Trivia for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Estimated budget $1 million. Worldwide gross $7.5 million.
Not bad.
Dude, not bad. Limited release, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I assume it was out like that everywhere. It was in the theaters 3 nights here.
Yep.
Wow. It's impressive.
Sad to report, Mikey, there is no Danza in this movie.
How many times I got to tell you to stop doing that?
We did not. I thought this was going to have one. In fact, I thought for a minute we did have one. There's an actor, his first name is Flynn, and he plays the character Finn, and I misread it at first. And I was like, oh, we got a Danza. And then I was really bummed when I realized that, no, those are not the same word at all.
Why do you get that excited?
Because we rarely get them, believe it or not. I thought this would pop up a lot more often. One of the hunters in 100 Acre Wood is called Shepherd. He shares his name with the last name of Ernest Shepherd, who's the illustrator of the original Winnie the Pooh books. A little nod to the originals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about this at all, but they recast Christopher Robin. He was played by Nikolai Leon in the first movie, but Scott Chambers plays Christopher Robin in the second film.
Not gonna lie, I didn't notice.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
See, that's why you should have watched the first movie before you watched the second one today. You should have watched them back to back.
No. To be honest, probably still wouldn't have noticed.
The quote, "You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes," that is attributed to Winnie the Pooh in the opening credits, is based on an actual line from the book The House at Pooh Corner. However, in the book, the line is said by Rabbit to Eeyore.
Poor Eeyore.
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, he's dead already.
Dead as
we saw the headstone or whatever.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll come. Maybe we'll get a zombie Eeyore.
A zombie Eeyore would be cool.
In the next one.
Yeah, I can get down with that. And then the last thing, there wasn't a whole lot of trivia for this. In the animated intro, Chris reads a news article about a film being made from his story. It's called Honey and Blood instead of Blood and Honey.
Huh.
So there you go. That is it. That's the trivia for Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, go ahead.
Whenever they're getting on the internet, it's, how is that pronounced? Milne. He was the writer of the Pooh books.
Oh, there you go.
Good for them, man. Because it's like people call it, like, I've seen corners of the internet and shit saying that, oh, they're thieves and everything, which is bullshit. Like, yes, they're taking it.
I understand that sort of argument or sentiment from both sides. Like, yes, they are taking work that has already existed, but they're not thieves because it's available to everyone now. It's like when you watch any horror movie and people are watching a movie, they're almost always watching Night of the Living Dead because that was in the public domain from the get-go. No one screams that it's thievery, like it's just available. It's just the way the law works.
And they're changing it tremendously, like they are. And it's nice to see them show a little bit of homage, to the original work. So good for them. All right, so we got to score this sumbitch now. Oh boy. Rob, you usually have your score ready to go.
I do.
Would you like to grace us with your score for this movie?
Yeah. I like this movie a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a really good film. They took a huge swing with this. I think it was very ambitious. They tried to pack a lot of story into it. And they maybe they didn't quite hit the home run that they were hoping for, but I would say they got a pretty solid triple out of this thing, and I give it a 7.1.
Thanks.
Wow. Okay. Which movie was it? You fucked the Hills Have Eyes remake out of approval by giving it a 6.6, and you give this movie.
I would rather watch this. Yeah.
Well, I mean, very different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, the third act of this movie doesn't go on for 45 goddamn minutes.
All right. This was hard for me. Because like I said, I could feel the passion in this movie. I could feel it, man. It 100%. And like, I don't know if it had anything to do with talking to, I mean, I know, no, it didn't, because I even gave them that when we talked about the first one, that, you can 100% tell that they were really going for it and they were putting all they had into it. There's no debating that. And maybe talking to Dan kind of reinforced that a little bit more. I don't know, but either way, like, I don't enjoy, I mean, like, Bodies is a good example. I had no problem giving that movie the score that it had. Like, they weren't doing anything fucking revolutionary with that movie, and it didn't require the amount of effects. And I am positive that movie had more fucking money to work with than this one. So Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, the best I can do. And I tried really fucking hard here. All right, I'm going to give this movie a 4.8. That's the best I can do.
Good Lord, man. You gave Blair Witch Project like a 13 or something.
Which Project deserved a 13. And I gave the original.
I'm just giving you shit because you yelling about the score I gave Hills Have Eyes like that matters.
It does matter. I gave the original Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey a 3.8.
That's too low.
I was trying my best to be generous. Like, these are shark movies to me. Longtime listeners know what I mean. Like, just that outlandish, ridiculous, like that, that's what I call them. Mostly to be a dick. But this falls under that category. It's ridiculous, it's outlandish, it's all those things. But I'm trying, man. Like, if you are going to show me that you're going to go real hard and you're going to give it all you got, I got something for you. And that's a high score. Even a 3.8 is a high score. 4.82 for me on these movies, Rob. You got to give me that. That's higher than you thought I would give it.
I guess. But, I mean, I would have put this is better than a 5, dude.
Can't do it. That fucking bird?
You gave the mean one a 5.6, you idiot.
Absolutely. That's a better movie.
No, it's not. Not even close.
Yeah, it is. It didn't have a dumb bird in it. If that owl wasn't in it, I told you it was the one thing. I warned you. This thing, it had one thing for me, and I told you ahead of time. If this movie didn't have that owl in it, it probably would have got over a 5. Yeah, I could see that. Not much, but something. So I got to try. Rob, that's not a bad score, dude. From
Your
me.
logic broken.
My logic's perfect. Cass, where are you sitting with this one?
I'm going to be nice because Amber's here and give it a 3.2.
God, that's being nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks. I think.
Yeah, but that's a Canadian 3.2, so it actually is like a.
You gotta convert it. When you convert it to US, it brings it up to 4.1.
Yeah.
No, that's like.
So there Canadian. You go. Final answer 4.1.
Canadian to US, that's like a 9 point something. I think that transaction rate's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
right.
Plus, there's a tariff on there somewhere. So.
Final answer.
A 4.1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Just for the baseball kill. That's all. And I like Amber.
It had really good kills, dude. Like, really good kills. All right, fair enough. Amber,
well,
bring us home with your score.
I've already pre-scored it a couple of times, and I'm at a 8.9 with it.
God damn, Amber! Wow, I knew you loved it.
I do. It's just it's my cup of tea.
Yeah, that goes a long way. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I gave fucking Blair Witch a 9.4, and it's like, I think it's at that level, but, like Rob gave it a 7.9, Cass gave it a 7. Like, I understand that's the median, but that's my kind of movie. So, no, I see what you mean. Damn. All right. Fair enough. Well, Amber, I really hope, like I said, I went into this and I gave it the fairest chance I could give it. I said, fuck what I said about the first one. Fuck what I said about all the other movies in this Pooniverse. I am giving this movie. I sat down with a clean slate.
And you know what? I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate your honesty with it and the fact that you paid attention.
I tried. I gave it all I had, honestly.
And I'm proud of you for it. Thank you.
And you know what? I'm glad that we were able to talk about it with you. On top of I know you've been wanting us to talk about it in general, but I'm glad we were able to talk about it with you, which made it even better. And like you said earlier, and I want anyone who's listening to this, because as everybody knows, there's people like Shark Fizzle out there who will just crucify you if you talk badly about. That's what the horror genre is about. That's what it was built on, dude. That these outlandish movies doing outlandish things, and people that like them, hate them, and everything in between. And that discussion is what makes the horror genre the best genre, hands down. You don't get these type of conversations about action movies, comedies. It doesn't get this in depth or anywhere near it. So this is what it's all about in the horror genre.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
You can't help but love the horror community. Either we like it or we don't like it, but one thing's for sure, we share a passion for horror movies.
Right. And that's the thing too. Whether we like it or we hate it, we're here for it.
Yep.
One way or another. That's the beauty of it all. But patreon.com/radio, tier starting as low as $3 a month. You can get yourself 1 week free trial. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, wherever. Just look up /radio. If you see us, follow us. And I'm on Twitter at Mikey's Dead. And I feel like I forgot something. I don't know. Next week, I'm looking at the calendar here because next week we will be joined. Where'd this thing go? Okay. We will be joined by the co-founder, CEO of YouTooz, Austin Long, which is going to be an awesome conversation. I cannot wait to talk to him. They have a ton they've really been cracking the market that has been just monopolized almost by Funko for so long, and they're making such a big splash, and everyone thought it was something that was going to come and go, and they're really becoming a huge hitter in that market. And they have a ton of horror shit coming out. They got a Dead by Daylight, their fourth Dead by Daylight collection, something like that coming out. Jason Voorhees is getting a YouTube, which is fucking amazing. So we're going to be talking about all that and how all that happened. So you're not going to want to miss that. So make sure you're subscribed on everything that you're listening to us on right fucking meow. And I think that's it. Yeah, that sounds about it. Rob, what about you?
You can find me around at Radio Rob123, and you can listen to the other show that I do, the Nick fucking Woo Cage Cast. That's Nick fucking Woo Cage Cast in your podcast players.
Hell of a deal. Canada, what about you?
I am Makeup X Mistress on all platforms. I always laugh when I say the X. I don't know why.
Because you're gonna get yelled
hear
at.
You yelling at. Yeah, I was gonna say, just picture and hear you yelling at me.
Yeah, you're gonna get yelled at.
Yeah,
Amber.
I just made a Letterbox account, so look at me go.
Oh,
I
nice.
deleted my old one, and I'm starting fresh.
I gotta
Rob's
do better
my
on
first
Letterboxd.
friend.
What about me, fucker?
I didn't think you had one. I didn't think you cared about movies that much.
Oh, the balls on you! Wow, the balls. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna go. Are you Makeup X Mistress on that motherfucker too? Because I'll block the shit out of you
I'm
right
just
now.
Makeup Mistress. I can be my regular fucking name.
I wish I would have known she wanted to make one of those. I'd have fucking stole that in a heartbeat.
I know you would have.
I would have. All right, hell of a deal. Amber, thank you so much for joining us. Any excuse we get to talk to you is amazing, and we appreciate you giving us your time.
And if you guys go ever on TikTok, I'm Blaze.
Yes. Yeah, don't fuck around. Only us and our community get the privilege to call Amber by her name.
Yep.
If you're on TikTok, call her Blaze, goddammit. Even though when I get to smoking on there, it does slip sometimes. I try my damnedest though. I think I've gotten better.
You've gotten a lot better with it. And also every Saturday night I'm live with Darth Gregor on TikTok.
Yep.
And this weekend or this coming weekend, as long as everything goes all right, we're having top 50 favorite movies of all times. They could be horror, they could be whatever movie it is, but it's your top
shit.
50. And
Hell yeah.
Greg's got his, and we invited Rob, so if Rob has the time, he's going to be there. And we also have X and PDX, your buddy.
Oh, fucking PDX. I love PDX to death. I truly do. But I'm mad at him. And he knows what he did. But I love PDX, though. I do love PDX.
He stated a fact, Mike. He really did.
No, he didn't. You get back to your tree.
He stated the fact that Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2, is better than the Blair Witch Project. That is a fact.
You giving me stuff to bleep. I don't appreciate that.
The tranquilizers worn off.
Yeah. Give him another dose, Amber. God damn. But all right, you know what? I have a fuck of a week coming up, but I'm going to do my damnedest because that sounds awesome. Because I did my 50. We did 50 horror movies on Greg's Live at Darth Gregor on TikTok. You guys do the lives every Saturday night. Horror movie talk, all that shit. Even just like horror movie discussions in general, just daily and everything TikToks. But the lives are a lot of fucking fun. I'm gonna do my damnedest to get my list done for that because I have a bunch of movies that aren't horror that I love talking about.
Awesome.
And plus, last time, Amber, as you know, my list was stellar.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this list should be hilarious.
Oh,
you did have a good list.
It was better than good. It was a stellar list. It was perfection. Like it was. Jesus himself couldn't have done better. Let's be.
You might have to say Hail Tony Danza for that one.
Oh, God damn it. All right, guys. We'll catch you next week. Get all you two shit ready. We'll be here. Good night from Slasher Radio. God damn.
Yay.
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.